When I was a child, I lived near my grandparents in the same house or in the same yard or within a block, and it was very nice. My mother missed being involved in a church, like she had grown up in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, going to the biggest Lutheran church in town and involved in everything. But not until we moved from Fort Lewis and moved into the hilltop of Tacoma did we have a little church near us that that was Lutheran, and it was 3 blocks away. We walked as a family. I was baptized there. My brother and dad were baptized with me, and I was there until after we were married. I loved it, and so it was called Peace Lutheran. And I want to tell you a little bit about Peace Lutheran, and then after I will tell you a little bit about what's happened to it. Peaceful memories. O church of my youth, how you come to my mind with sweet memories of the happiest kind. I remember my baptism so special to me. I knelt together with Daddy and Lee. The distance from home made it easy to walk. This time together was a good time to talk. Sunday school, Luther League, more memories bring, being part of the choir and loving to sing. Confirmation classes where Saturdays were spent preparing to recite what the Bible meant. It was here I learned I will never be alone. God is with me always, whatever path I roam. I loved the piano in the parsonage it stood. I didn't play, but pretended I could. Potlucks in the basement, lots of yummy food, the men playing darts. Oh, I loved the friendly mood. At Christmas we all felt especially jolly, with candles on the sills, with our homegrown holly. Bags of Christmas goodies for the children all, even when you'd think we were getting much too tall. O church of my youth, how you come to my mind, with sweet memories of the happiest kind. And you know, I've always kept an eye on Peace Lutheran. The hilltop, long after we were gone, ended up being a very rough part of town. There was at one time they said it was the second worst drive-by shooting area on the West Coast. And I still love that area. In fact, the junior high we went to has long been gone, but we still have a junior high reunion every summer, and it's huge, and it's so important. And it's everybody who's still alive who ever went to McCarver Junior High. And I wouldn't miss it unless I absolutely could not get there. So it's fun to see. And then I heard later that new people had the church, and that in the church it was now being used to feed the hungry, where people could come for clothes when they needed it. It was supporting this community in its hard times. And I felt this warm feeling about Peace Lutheran. Peace Lutheran was started by people from what they call White Russia, Eastern Europe. And they came over and were so happy to be here. Didn't always get along. They had an argument sometime long before I got there, but half of them moved down the street and built another church on the other corner. You know, that's the way, even in the church, people don't always get along. But then I was watching the news recently, and I saw on the news that a man from Tacoma, and his name is Bill Hanawalt, that Bill had been selected by President Obama to come to Washington, D.C. and be honored as one of 9 people for the work they do in summer programs for children. And what they now have done is they've taken down the church and the parsonage and a couple of the little old houses back behind it and taken this into the block. And now they have built this amazing, really a place where the community can have kids safely fed and sports activities. They have tutoring, they have scholarships, they have a number of kids in college now, and it just made my heart sing to think that Peace Lutheran, that the ground we loved, is still reaching out to the community. I just am so happy that it's still a part of it, and that they didn't take away the peace part. The peace part is where it all comes from. We need peace. The peace starts in here before we have peace out here. So I love it.